Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play of the game, first throw of the game. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll be second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Pick off by the rookie out of Miami.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Hey, we're going out right here.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This throw right is taken in by 5. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2nd and 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Mitchell. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Gonna go right back to Henry.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Jets come up with the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, New York.
For the extra point.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. We'll lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson moving left. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
At the 28-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. Catch made. Right side by Wilson. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Nick Folk for the extra point.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Jackson. And he just does take that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands. And
for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19 right now. Hey, can. Right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 58,
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. On the move, past the 40. A gain there of 15. And the Jets have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We'll try the right side with Hall. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Good. All right.
Fields quickly to Wilson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Yep. Here we go. Front. Hey, can. Yep. West right fit.
Second down. It's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this side, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
Third down, here's Hall. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Second and 11.
Hey, report.
Final play of the half. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to come to this deficit? Well, now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the
Ball
16-yard
down to the
line.
16-yard line. And it's first and 10. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On second down, a run with Mitchell.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Off the play fake, Jackson rolling right. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups That's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, Side.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 3-9.
Fields now. Looking middle. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll go again with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Good.
Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off we go in the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
In today's NFL, you just don't see teams invest with first-round picks in the safety position very often, but every once in a while, a guy comes along that's just too good to pass up. That's exactly why they took him this past spring in the draft, and he's making his presence felt here today.
3-9.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long.
Mayday. Here we go, Slot. 3-19.
Here's Fields. The open man is Wilson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Stay high.
A run here with Paul. A second effort, and he is in. Reese Paul. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're running on first down with Henry, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll run for it with Henry. He's going to have a Ravens first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here first and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Henry.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he will have the Ravens first down. Able to convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Moving to his right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big-time run there by Hall. 35 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Typical body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me.